Well, good morning. This morning we read from Romans chapter 1, verses 18 to 32. Begins with the fact that people are without excuse. Creation tells us there is a creator. Therefore, we should seek after him. Of course, in old times, people worshipped the created rather than the creator. They made images of the sun, the stars, the moon, animals. They bowed down to worship them. That's the point of Genesis chapter 1. God made all of those things, therefore don't worship them, worship the creator. But creation itself tells us there must be a creator. It must be harder to believe that the world that we see, the world of such complexity, came about by a series of coincidences, accidents, mere chemical reactions with no direction to them. That must be a very difficult thing to believe, and must only be believed because we don't want to be accountable to a creator. The passage then goes on to describe the decline that comes from not serving a creator. Because of this, God gave them over to shameful lusts. The sexual acts and some of the acts in this are probably descriptive of the court of Caligula, which would be well known in Rome. It would be a item that people knew about, how that emperor behaved, the orgies that he planned, his cruelty, all of those things would have been known to the people of Rome. And Paul is saying, if you don't worship the Creator, then quickly you decline into all of this immorality and wicked actions. If you want to pick out sins and use this passage to condemn others, notice that at the end he begins to describe all of the terrible things that are there. Envy, gossip, slander, disobedience to parents. Yes, I picked particular ones because it's easy for us to read through this passage and think, well, I don't do any of those. But there are things in this passage which apply to all of us. Therefore, if we reject the Creator, we are on a downward spiral of sin. So turn to him today and commit your life to him. Acknowledge your Creator. And then once that's the starting point, once you acknowledge your Creator, then you become accountable to him, and there is a morality to the universe and a reason not simply to obey our lusts as Caligula did. So I leave this with you to pray on, to meditate on, to think on, and to trust the Lord today to keep you from sin as we worship and acknowledge our Creator. Amen.